And that's just a little tap.
Right.
Because the wages of sin is death. We're supposed to be put to death. We're not worthy of this, but it's because of the mercy of the Lord. It's because He loves us. See that? Give me Psalm 119 and I'll speak aloud. But this is the next step for you because you heard the prophet, you believe we the Israelites. You know what I mean? It ain't like you don't know. You know that nobody else fit this book except us. Everything that we read happened to us. Nobody else can relate to these prophecies, man, like us. But this is what you got to do now.
Book of Psalms chapter 119 verse 59.
Hey, you can't just believe that part, and then the rest of you gonna just ignore it. If He did this to you for not keeping it, you better know you better start keeping it now, right? Because fire and brimstone is coming.
I thought on my ways.
You gotta think on your ways, man.
And turn my feet unto thy testimony.
Turn your feet to the testimonies, man. One of the testimonies is He said, if you break my commandments, all these curses will come upon you and overtake you. Being out here hungry, a grown man, is a curse. And guess what? To get something to eat, where you gotta go? You gotta go to your enemy. You gotta go come up with some money. So give back to them just so you can eat. And guess what? You're gonna boo-boo that out and you're gonna get hungry again. Because it's not gonna sustain you. This is the bread of life, right? This is the living waters, man, that you're not gonna thirst again. Go ahead.
I made haste.
You did what?
Made haste.
Man, you gotta hurry the hell up, brother. Stop dragging your feet and taking time to think it's a game. Prophecy is happening right before our eyes. Go ahead.
And delay not to keep thy commandments.
You delaying to keep the commandments. If you just shave your beard today after hearing the truth from brothers in Ohio, you delaying to keep the commandments. You willfully sin. The Lord said He winked at it because we didn't know. But after you receive the knowledge of the truth, there remained no more sacrifice for sin. Hebrews 10 and 26. So we can't take for granted the blood of our Messiah. He came and suffered for us, man. And we suffer. Right? How much more should we turn to the Lord in these last days? The problem is, bro, we don't really trust in the Lord. We really don't. We don't fear the Lord. Nobody, you can't say you fear the Lord, man, you ain't keeping up commandments. See that? Give me Proverbs 1 and 7. The book of Proverbs chapter 1 verse 7. Look, you think this woman, she ain't got a care in the world, man. You see that? She ain't got a care in the world, man. You think she worried about getting something to eat tonight? She ain't worried about no food, man. Read.
Book of Proverbs chapter 1 verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
See, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of true knowledge. Go ahead.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
Hey, you a damn fool if you despise this wisdom and instruction. Brothers giving you instruction. Brothers, start keeping the commandments. Turn your feet to the testimony. All right, reach out to brothers. Don't try to do it by yourself. Give it that Ecclesiastes 5. All right? Hey, you need brothers around you, man. We out here amongst our enemies. You know what I mean? You got the devil out there. You got the spiritual demon Satan. You got the physical manifestation of them. These damn white people, man, that hate you. They got a system set up in place against you. You got to fill out all this damn paperwork and do all this different stuff just so he can put you in the system and decide or not if he's going to help you. After stealing you and taking everything from you, you got to go through all these damn changes just to get somewhere to lay your head. Just to put food on your table. To beg him for a damn job. You see that? These are the curses, man.
The things that they give you, like money, whatever.
Right.
That's something that's from their world.
Right. And that they give you, gonna give it right back to them. So it's like a damn a door that don't shut. It's a revolving door. Whatever money you got coming in, you want to put it back out to the other nations to live. Go ahead.
Book of Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 9. 2 are better than 1.
See, 2 is better than 1. Huh? Go ahead.
Because they have a good reward for their labor.
So you have a good reward for your labor. Go ahead.
For if they fall,
if you fall off, you end up shaving your beard. If you do something, you going off. If you by yourself, man, you ain't got nobody to check you.
The one will lift up his fellow.
Your brother gonna lift you up, man. Hey, man, you tripping, man. You can't shave your beard. Are you hungry, brother? Let me get you something to eat. You see that? Read.
But woe to him that is alone.
Hey, woe means death and destruction. Woe to that man that's by his damn self on the line.
When he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up.
Hey, when you fall, man, you just gonna stay on the ground. You slip up in your sin, you just gonna wallow, you just gonna keep sinning. just man falleth 7 times. So you keep falling, but you get back up. You mess up, you shave your beard, get back up. Don't do it again. Don't keep doing it now. Give me Psalm, right. Give me Psalm 1 and 1. You go another thing, brother. These are all instructions and tools to help you endure in this life, man, to get you on the right track.
Book of Psalm chapter 1 verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
So you can't be hanging around ungodly people all the damn time, all day.
Yeah.
It's better to be alone. If you gotta be alone, be alone. But don't be hanging around damn sinners all day. Niggas you know don't keep no commandments. Go ahead.
Nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful.
Yeah.
But his delight is in the law of the Lord.
So you gotta be around men that they delight is in the law of God. Men that you know to keep the commandments. You see that? Give me Sirach 15 and 20. 21 and 1 and 2. Sirach 21 and 1 and 2. Hey, sin is our problem, man. It ain't. We think it's everything else. That's our problem. It's our sin. That's why we don't got our power. Go ahead.
Book of Sirach chapter 21 from the top. My son, hast thou sinned?
Have you sinned? Yeah.
Do so no more.
What's the Lord say?
Do so no more.
Hey, that's instruction. If the Lord is telling you, have you sinned? If the answer is yes, don't do it. That's it. Go ahead.
But ask pardon for thy former sin.
Ask the Lord to forgive you for your former sin. Now you can't ask him to forgive you and then keep doing it. Go ahead.
Flee from sin and from the face of the serpent.
Hey, you gotta run from sin. Like if you see a damn cobra snake behind you gonna move the hell around. You gonna just stand there and look at it. Read?
For if thou comest too near it, it will bite.
Hey, if you sit there and act like it ain't no big deal, he gonna mess around and bite you. You know, they kinda quick. Go
The
ahead.
teeth thereof are as the teeth of a lion, slaying the souls of men.
Sin is like the teeth of a lion, destroying the souls of men.
All iniquity is as a two-edged sword.
It's like a two-edged sword. So sin is like you got a damn sword on both ends. You can't win. You gonna get cut either way. Go ahead.
The wounds whereof cannot be healed. To terrify and do wrong will wait riches, but the house proud man shall be made desolate.
It's all right, 17. It's all right, 17.
Book of Sirach chapter 17 verse 25. Return unto the Lord and forsake thy sins. Make thy
Return unto the Lord and forsake your sins, man. Right? And you should hate that you cut your beard straight. You supposed to be, I can't wait till my beard grow back, man. You never cut it off the beard. You know what I mean? Go ahead. See, you out here, look, we mingle among the heathen, we like them. They don't shave it, they don't grow their beard, they shave their beard.
make thy
When you read the Bible, they have beards on their face. We ain't start doing that till we got around these devils. See that? Really?
make thy prayer before his face and often offend less.
So, it's okay to mess up. We're not getting on you like that. We're just trying to encourage you. It's okay. We all fall short. Right? But turn to the Lord and repent, and then offend less. You should be cutting down some of your sins. You should, a month from now, you should be into the same thing you were doing. You should be a little better. So offend less and less and less until you get to the point where you're good. Some things are harder to get rid of than other things. Some brothers have problems with some things. But do what you can do. Shaving your beard ain't hard. I mean, not shaving your beard ain't hard. Putting fringes on ain't hard. You might struggle with pornography. You may struggle with drinking. You may struggle with smoking. Right? That's fine. That may take some time. But you can keep the Sabbath day, man. You know what I mean? You can gather with your brothers on the Sabbath. These are commandments that you can do. So you got to show the Lord that you're sincere by doing the things that don't hurt. It don't cost you nothing to do that. To stop shaving your beard. Why you think it keep growing back? It's supposed to be there.
Turn again to the Most High and turn away from iniquity. For he will lead thee out of darkness into the light of health.
To the light of what?
Health.
To the light of health. Right? See that? Health spiritual. Not necessarily physically, but physically too. Right? Get Deuteronomy 28 and 64, 62, 61. say he just got out the hospital. Say, mama, not counsel. Right?
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse
So you got
61.
the coronavirus out here. Go ahead.
Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law.
Hey, cancer's a sickness and a plague that's not written in the Bible. Go ahead.
So like a law, then will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
See, the Lord said he's going to bring upon us until we get destroyed. A lot of our mothers, a lot of our grandmothers that brought us up in this Christianity, they don't keep the commandments. They ain't teaching us right in these churches. So these are judgments from the Most High. But we supposed to learn from these things. Hey, look, give me Deuteronomy 32 and 39. You see somebody sick or you see somebody die, little Pookie got shot by a straight bullet, and the Lord killed him, right?
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me.
Ain't nobody with the Most High. All right, go ahead.
I kill and I make alive.
I do what?
I kill and I make alive.
No, the devil do.
I kill and I make alive.
The Lord the ones who put people to death. Whether it's by the hands of another brother, whether it's by the hand of a beast, right? Whether it's from a sickness, the Lord did it.
I wound and I heal.
The Lord said he wounded and he healed.
Neither is there any that can be delivered out of my hand.
Ain't a damn thing to do when the Lord says your time to come. So you gotta fear the Lord. See that? And the Lord is a king of, they teach us y'all love. Yeah, how y'all love, man? He the king of terrorists. Hey, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Lord, man. Give me 1 Peter 4 and 17. I think that's what I want. Second of 1 Peter 4 and 17. Right? So, brother, the Lord, you're supposed to be we a kingdom of priests. So you're supposed to come back to the truth, learn this Bible, and come out and do the work and teach your people. Right? Until the Lord come back. Until we take the kingdom. Go ahead.
Book of 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of God.
So we the house of the Lord. Your judgment start with us. Why you always jacking us up? Because we his children. Like your kids, you gonna get on your kid. You gonna whoop his friends. You gonna deal with your kid because you know the rules of your house. And the Most High deals with these people. So judgment starts with us. Read?
And if it first begin at us, what shall the end of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh?
So if it start with what the end gonna be for those that don't obey the commandments of the Most High? It ain't gonna be right. So you gonna be getting diabetes. You gonna be dying from cancer. You gonna be getting shot. You gonna have black on black crime. Yeah, you gonna be out here hungry and hungry. See that? Go ahead.
And if the righteous scarcely be saved,
Hey, if the righteous don't barely make it,
where shall the ungodly and sinner appear?
the ungodly and the sinners ain't got no shot. Forget about it. See that? Right. That's why you gotta fear the Lord, man. You inebriated, man? You inebriated? Huh? You drunk? You high?
No.
Okay. Smoke cigarettes? You gotta stop smoking cigarettes. You know what I mean? You gotta start working on it. And the Lord don't care.
Right.
Book of
He don't
First.
say, well, if you smoke a little bit,
Right.
the Lord don't care. Because you gotta love yourself. Because cigarettes, what it's gonna lead to? Getting sick, cancer.
Like you said, what the way we is.
Right.
Let me read this. Book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
See, we the temple of the Lord. He ain't talking about those churches. We the church that was in the wilderness for Moses.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you. If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy, for the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are.
See that? We the temple of the Lord, bro. We just didn't know that. Nobody told us we the greatest people on the planet. We do Deuteronomy 76. You a king, brother. You just been brought down to a low state.
God.
You know what I mean? You a God. Hey, the Lord said, know ye are that you are the gods, man. But you shall what? God like men.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Holy means separate. Man, we separate from these other people, man. We got to understand that.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
The Lord chose us. He picked us, man. To be special to himself, read.
Above all people,
Below.
above all
Man, we
people
better than everybody, man. That's what the Bible says.
that are upon the face of the
We
earth.
better than everybody on the planet face of the earth. Ain't we? And we look better. And we dress better. And we sing better. And we cook better. And we better at sports. And we stronger. And we smarter. You see that? Because we the people of God. And they know this, but we don't know. That's why they got to use us. Because we the salt of the earth. If you take these people off the planet, this place would be dry as hell.
Yeah.
Book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 13. Ye are the salt of the earth.
See that? Cook some meat and don't season. Who do that? They do. We don't do that. So the Lord saying we are the season of the earth. We built Egypt. We built the pyramid. We built up America, man. We that entertainment. Try to take all the Negroes out the NFL and sit there and watch the game. Take all the brothers out the NBA and sit there and watch. You gonna watch the NBA? You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be entertainment.
The majority of basketball field, football field.
You see that?
What?
The salt of the earth.
But if the salt has lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted?
What's the point? If you can't taste it, we lost our savor. Then we lost our spirit. You see that?
It is thenceforth good for nothing.
It's good for nothing. Why? Because we only a benefit to the other people. We ain't worth none to ourselves, man. Right? Must not have read about the bear. Must not worried about what the Lord did to the kids for mocking the prophet. See that? And then the Lord had them 30 children get eaten up by them bears for mocking the prophet. Any questions, brother? So what you gonna do, brother? Joshua 24 and 15. What you gonna do, brother? Huh?
Right.
All praise to the Most High, man. Shimmer myself. Say you gonna do right, man. Huh? Throw that beard back, man. Your fringes.
I want to put his hands on the window.
Huh?
That's what he did that.
Oh, his son
Access to a
down here.
computer or something?
Yeah, his son came
Oh,
down.
no?
So he teaching him.
Well,
today.
anyways.
Okay, so
Well,
I
whenever
think he
you
came from
can.
Atlanta or something.
This has an email and
So he's
everything
spending
like
time
that.
with him and whatever.
So,
Yeah,
so we can get around it, you know what I'm saying?
he'll be on next week.
Yeah, he was here last night.
I know,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, we seen you. Yeah, look us up on YouTube, man. It's a YouTube channel. That's our email if you need something, brother. I know you say you ain't gonna be here long. When the sun go down, we'll get you some food. You know what I'm saying? We take care of the elder. We always look out for our people, man. We don't, when people think we out here teaching, hey, we don't hate our people, man. We love our people,
You know
man.
what? The best thing I like, God, you do like two things like that. Thing. No, I like it all. God don't like everybody.
Right.
You know, like say when you pray, so you worry about this.
Hey, say, work for the Most High, man.
That's why I stick to these guys, brother, every day. Try to get closer, try to take the commandments. You know, a lot of people think one of the commandments are hard, but they're not hard.
You see this Edomite sitting there smiling?
You know what? A lot of them will tell you, a lot of people will tell you, the commandments, they're not hard. Because all you need is the action. The Most High,
Until you start reading some of the commandments, and tell them to do it, then they start.
That's why
Listen to
that's
this.
why it say be perfect, but I am perfect.
Right.
Say can't be perfect.
That's right.
Listen to this. This is 1 John 5 and 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
That's the only way you can love the Lord, is to keep the commandments. You ain't keeping the commandments, you don't love the Lord.
And his commandments are not grievous.
Right.
Right. And go through it, right? And find a lot of the scriptures that tell you study and read.
Right.
I won't go through it.
Right.
Won't take anything they say?
You got you right now.
Okay, that's probably all scriptures. Okay. Oh man, y'all off the track. Y'all got
Hey,
right
you
there.
about to be cutting them up now.
Oh,
Hey, he's gonna cut them up now.